Richard Giragosian. He's the director of the Armenian think tank, the Regional Studies Centre, and he's joining us live from Yerevan. Richard Giragosian, thanks for being with us here on TRT World. So what next for Armenia after what seems like this Pashinyan win?
Well, in many ways, Kamali, this was a demonstration of a vibrant democracy where equally important for the government's ability to garner legitimacy and a majority of seats, we also have a vibrant opposition, where two opposition parties have also entered the parliament, holding a total of 36 seats to the government's 71 seats. So we do expect a rather difficult period of political confrontation, nevertheless a display of vibrant democracy.
It certainly is. But the opposition are declaring that there was fraud in this election. On what basis are they making that claim?
Well, the real basis is hypocrisy. In other words, the former president, Robert Kocharyan, the front runner of the opposition in past elections, was himself the master of fraud in fixing elections. And in many ways, there are little real evidence of substantiated allegations of fraud. Nevertheless, I do think that the results have, within the last 30 minutes, been officially certified. So I do think much of the population, if not the opposition, is quite ready to move on.
And talking about moving on then, of course, we saw protests on the streets of Armenian cities in the past 6 months or so. Are we likely to see any more shows of discontent, or do you think now the situation is settled with Pashinyan winning again?
Well, actually, to be honest, the degree of polarization, political uncertainty, and post-war insecurity remain a challenge to whoever won the election, in this case, the government. And I do think it's going to be daunting and difficult, but I am justifiably optimistic at the outlook for institutional democracy as giving us a foundation to resolve these political and policy challenges.
And talking about resolution then, Richard, finally, of course, the decision to step down by Pashinyan came following Armenia's defeat in the war in Nagorno-karabakh. Is that issue, do you think, settled for people in Armenia and for the government of Pashinyan?
Well, far from it. We have renewed escalations along the border with neighboring Azerbaijan. We have prisoners of war that have yet to be returned from Azerbaijani captivity. So there is a lingering state of war, if you will. And this will continue to resonate, but also in many ways reveal the underlying uncertainty of the future.
Certainly will. Okay, Richard Giragosian from the Regional Studies Centre. Appreciate your analysis, sir. Thank you.